What's going on, YouTube? Caleb Eubanks here again, Good Music Choice, doing my second music review. And if you can hear it over there playing, it is Hotter Than Hell. CD's in there right now. I don't actually have this on vinyl, so but I know a friend of mine who hopefully will be doing some trading with me. And actually, I know he'll be doing some trading with me, and he's going to send me this on vinyl, and I'm very thankful for that. You know who you are. First of all, let me get into the background of this album and how it came into my life. Guys, probably about 10 years ago, I was really into Kiss. And I was buying, I had, Love Gun. I had, I think at the time I had like the first album that I already did a review on that's already up. I had, Rock and Roll Over. I had the solo albums and stuff like that. And I had a lot of them on vinyl. But this is one album that I saw. I actually bought, if you ever seen the Kiss Millennium CD or whatever, if you open it up in this area in the Kiss Millennium CD, actually I think I have it. Hold on. It's right here. This album right here. I opened this up years ago. Oh, see, it fell out. And it had the Kiss Hotter Than Hell album cover on there. And I remember looking at it and I was like, I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of this album just by the way it looked. Because actually the cover for me, I don't know if you can see it real good, that's not one of my favorite Kiss covers. I love the back. The back is cool with this thing right here. That's really awesome with the different makeup and the pictures they got going on right there. I think that's awesome. But the cover never really did it for me. So I was never really attracted to this album. Then I went to go visit my cousin in Greenville, North Carolina. He was in college at the time at ECU. He just got married. Invited me down. I was a little kid. Or young. I wasn't a little kid, but I was younger. And there was a record. He really got me into collecting records. And there was a record store right down the road. And I went there, and they had 2 Kiss CDs. They had no Kiss vinyls there, which I thought was weird. But they had 2 Kiss albums. They had, not the remastered version of this, which is what I have now, but they had Hotter Than Hell, regular, silver disc compact, and then they had Psycho Circus. And I had heard Psycho Circus. My older brother had it for years, and I had listened to it before. And I thought, the little way the cover did on Psycho Circus that I would get it. Now looking back, I wish that I would have got this album, because this album is 10 times better than Psycho Circus. This album has got a collection of Kiss classics on it. I'm going to go through them real quick. Got to Choose, it's an alright song, not one of my favorite Kiss songs, but I can listen to it. Parasite, amazing song. Kiss, Parasite on Alive, compared to this, I like them just pretty much the same. Going Blind is my second favorite song on this album. I love Going Blind. It was just on a while ago, but I love the song Going Blind. To me, this album is kind of a drastic change from what I think Kiss normally is. There's a lot of melodramatic, string sequences going on throughout this album in songs like Mainline, Coming Home, Going Blind, which are my 3 favorite songs on the album. The 4th song on the album, Hotter Than Hell, the track song, or the album track song. I love the song. It's playing right now. It's a good song. Not one of my favorite Kiss songs, but it's a good song. Let Me Go Rock and Roll. For you Kiss fans who have heard this song and have seen Kiss live, this is a song that they always play live. Every tour that I've ever seen them on, and every tour that I've ever looked up on YouTube or I've looked up videos before, they've played Let Me Go Rock and Roll live. It's a fan favorite live, and I love that song. All the Way, it's a good song, decent. I don't know if that song would have made it on previous Kiss albums. Like the last one or something, their debut album. I don't know if that one would have made it on there. Watching You, great song. Watching You is an amazing Kiss song. I would like to know if it's on one of their greatest hits. The greatest hits that was released after the reunion tour that came out with the black cover. I'd like to know if Watching You was released on that, because I think Watching You is a Kiss classic. Mainline, probably my third favorite song on the album. Yeah, Mainline is a great song, great Peter Criss classic song, and it's just a good song in general. Coming Home, my favorite song on the album. Coming Home, my number one favorite song on the album. A lot of people do not like the song Coming Home. The chorus on it, though, and with the strings and how they're playing it, I love that song. It's one of my favorite Kiss songs. I like the unplugged version 10 times better than I like this version, which shows you how much I like the song. If I like the song on here and I can listen to it every day, then I could totally listen to Coming Home on Unplugged 10, 15 times a day. Strange Ways, that's my fourth favorite song on the album. Strange Ways is a great song. I think they should play that live more often. I think that'd be cool. But in general, Hotter Than Hell is a great album. I didn't give it the credit it deserved when I was younger, because I was, as most younger Kiss fans are in the time, before they grow up, before they mature into actually listening to the music and not just looking at the cover and all that stuff. I didn't really give this album a chance, and I wish I would have. It's 10 times better than what I bought that day at the CD/record store, which was Psycho Circus. 10 times better album than Psycho Circus. It's one of my favorites, and I cannot wait to have it on vinyl, because I'm really gonna listen to it a lot. I don't know if you can see, but there's some racy pictures in there. Probably should cover them up. That one at least. There's some pictures on there. I'll just scan through real quick. Little note about this album: the pictures that are taken on the back, especially with Peter and Paul's, that was a photo shoot they did for this album when it was being released. It was a photo shoot. Actually, they weren't taking for this album, but a photo shoot they were doing in general. The photo shoot turned out to be a crazy photo shoot orgy kind of deal. Anyway, every member of the band was drunk except for Gene. A lot of people don't know this, but Gene does not drink or has never done drugs, he claims. And Gene, during this photo shoot, almost left the band. I've heard on TV he almost left the band, but then I did some digging a couple years ago on that, because just looking up what kind of person Gene Simmons is. He almost left the band when this photo shoot was taken, because he didn't want his family back home in Israel, or even the family that he had here, to see this and think different of him as a musician and what he was trying to do. But altogether, Hotter Than Hell is a great Kiss album. If you're a Kiss fan, definitely you need to have it in your collection. If you're a person who's just getting into Kiss, this is not where you need to start. This is just like I did, and a lot of other fans who are Kiss fans, this is where you need to go back to. Start, with your Love Guns, your Destroyers, those kind of albums. But this is a great album to go back to, and I hope you enjoy it just as much as I did. And that's pretty much all I got. Kiss, Hotter Than Hell. Great album.